The next speaker is the Honourable Bula.
Honourable Chairperson, the horrific past of the 1913 Native Land Act undoubtedly led the broad suffering masses to the fire of hell. The word native used as an additive qualifying land was a misnomer because native means aborigine. That is a person born and brought up in a particular place. The problem is that those who used it did not know the etymological meaning thereof. The Land Act issue is a very sensitive one. Land is a critical issue. It is key to economic empowerment, and the imbalances of 1913 created has to be reversed, and we must be bold about it. The MF welcomes the reopening of the restitution of the land claims process, and we congratulate the ANC government for being sensitive to a very specific claim of a particular community, the Khoisans. This shows that the president that governs understands deeply the issues affecting communities and provides opportunity for redress. And of course, the Indian community were also big victims of the Group Areas Act. Forced removals demoralize the lifestyles of all black people, particularly South Africans of African and Indian origin. The hard truth is that all flat and fertile land, people were pushed out to the worst pieces of land and the best kept for the historically advantaged, and this is something we need to deal with. In rural townships, land were utilized as dump sites, making it extremely difficult to erect strong buildings. The willing buyer, willing seller concept was hugely problematic. When a black person went to buy a piece of land in a white suburb, automatically the price went up by 300%. This new act is saying just and equitable compensation, which the MF supports. And the good thing is that expropriation will happen, and one can take how long they want fighting in courts for the amounts. It would be very, very interesting to analyze the landowners of the honorable members of the DA. Sometimes they criticize from a comfort zone, talking about productivity. But how did they and their families acquire the land? What was the history of the acquisition of ownership? You can't sit and benefit from those historic privileges and want to be judgmental about other issues. Quite frankly, this is nonsensical, and the DA should go and tell that to the birds in the sky. Mr. Speaker, we should strive within a time frame where every family should own their own piece of land, and there should be an ultimate goal, and the MF cherish the hope of a 2030 vision. When a family owns a piece of land, it is tremendously empowering to economic development. It contributes to stability and cohesion, and people can develop their own piece of land with pride and joy. As we strive to continue to build a non-racial South Africa, let's do so with honesty and integrity if we are deadly serious of addressing the atrocities of the past. We also want to congratulate the Chief Whip and the Deputy Chief Whip on their appointment. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Member.